to see where I'm up to. Okay, I'm like halfway through this, if you can see. So, I've taken a really long time to make this. I really should have just hurried up and made it. So that's what I'm going to do with these last few bits. Just seeing if the audio is working. It's just trying to get the right camera angles to make it the best experience for you guys. I hope my whispering is coming through on this. And I guess I'll try different accents. That might help you a bit. Or maybe not. I'll tell you a funny story as well. I was working in retail a while ago, as you do, and had this really weird customer come up to me, and I was dealing with Lego and stuff, and he was, I don't know, maybe in his 80s or something. His wife was with him, and he came up to me with a half-built Lego set of Volkswagen or something. One of those ones that built for 14-year-olds to be able to do. And he came up to me and said he was complaining like the pictures didn't match up with what he was doing. And he said I couldn't get a word in, which was kind of irritating for me. And he kept going on and on about how he was making it, and that if he can't do it, then how can a child make this thing? And his wife was trying to say something and he wouldn't let her speak, which I thought was very rude. And he kept going on, and I said, well, what do you want me to do about it? Did you want to return your Lego set? Because he thought he was missing pieces. And it just could not get through to him. And he was complaining, that the pictures, why are they only taken on one angle? And I said to him, well, that's a bit tough, like we don't make the books, that's Lego. And he was going, well, is there anyone who I can speak to, a representative from Lego? And as far as I know, the only way to fix this is to call Lego in wherever they are in Europe. And he just would not, he wouldn't let me leave, basically. And I was getting annoyed at this, so I brought someone else over. And they couldn't make him see, or he had no point to his argument. And he really smelled, he stunk. That was another thing that I wasn't too pleased about. So he kept going on and on about that. So eventually I just said, I'll get the manager, and then I don't know what happened after that, I just walked away. But he was going, I said, well, what is your complaint? Is that there's stuff missing? And he said, he just couldn't find the right pieces. And the thing I think he did was he opened all the bags at once. You know how they're labelled like 9. So you go in stages. You don't open all the bags at once. And I said, well, was that what you did? And he just would not give me a straight answer. And he said, he went on with his life story of like, he built cars for 30 years and some shit like that. And in the end I just said to my co-worker, like, he thinks that the piece is missing. I don't think there's anything missing in the Lego. I think something's missing in his brain. Yes. So that was my little qualm. But I mean, I said to him, you need patience to make Lego. You need to be very patient in making it. And for some reason that was, I'm trying to make this video, trying trying to make this video really quick because the battery is about to run out on the camera. So I just wanted to make this one really quickly. Just give you an update on Slave 1. It's a really good set. It comes with quite a lot of pieces, and it does take quite a long time to make this one. So it's well worth the money paying for it. And I've spent, I don't know, a good few hours on this. You know, I walk away and come back. Pretty sure, yeah, I've already made Boba Fett. He is somewhere, I don't know where I put him. I guess I'll have to look for him soon. Now, is that how it goes? Doesn't... You have to be very patient with Lego. That's what I've learned. So 3 over, and I'm assuming that's where it goes. I'm not sure. I think it's just the one side that you do that with. If there's any of you out there that build Lego yourselves, I'd really like to get some feedback, and I'd like to know which sets you have built and which are your favourite ones. Because I mainly stick to Star Wars Lego. Because I love the design of the ships and everything. And it's going to be quite some time before, or a few months at least, before any new designs come out. I'm assuming. Kind of haven't been making this set in a while because there's been a lot of dust that accumulates. That's probably because I haven't touched it in ages. But I've noticed that there are these little creatures. I think they're called mold mites. It's winter where I am at the moment, and so you're building your set, your Lego piece. And then there's all these little tiny bugs crawling all over it. I experienced this last year, and it was very traumatic for me, to say the least. Because stuff like that disgusts me. You know, I don't want all these little insects crawling all over me. they're attracted to electrical devices. Like if you leave your iPad on the floor, you might notice. I think I only notice because I look really closely at things. I don't like mess or anything like that. Because I thought I was looking at it and there was just dust. It was covered in dust. And then the dust started to move. That's what really scared the hell out of me. And I think it's a problem with humidity. They disappear after a month or so. There's only a period where they stick around. I think like just my bedroom where I keep all this stuff is, maybe it's the temperature isn't right or something. But I thought I was going to have to live with these things for good, but apparently they are attracted to dust. I don't know if you have like lots of idiots in your street that like to drive up and down, revving their engines. Nothing better to do with their time. Sorry, this video has been pretty cynical. I've also been taking antidepressants for quite some time, and I've just recently come off them because for some reason the manufacturer, there is a problem or something, but they won't say what the exact thing is, the reason why they're not making these things anymore. There's a delay in production or something, which is absolute bullshit. I'm going off on tangents here. So you can hear that, idiots. I'm a big fan of Jeff Goldblum, and I love the way he talks. So I'm kind of trying to replicate the way he talks. Like, he says a lot of things and he talks in kind of like an anxious way, but also is very soothing. So getting back to my problem, I'm getting off track here. I've taken the antidepressant Zoloft for quite some time, and just recently I've decided to come off them. I don't know if you've had experience like that, where you've tried to come off a drug for quite some time. It's not a nice experience. Like walking around, you experience dizziness, and they call them brain zaps, but it's more like just if you stand up really quickly and you experience like a head rush. It's not very pleasant, and you experience this kind of stuff for a few weeks. Depends on the dosage that you're on. Oh God, people are so irresponsible. Well, the reason why I went off the antidepressants, like, I don't notice a change at all anymore. Once you're on them for quite some time, you think, well, what's the point in taking them? Because I don't notice any difference. I still get miserable, and I suffer from anxiety anyway. So, what's the point in taking these drugs that have side effects? Like, the worst one is sexual dysfunction, I guess. Like, you just have no libido, no interest in any of that, which sucks. So I've noticed a lot of YouTube videos that people talk about their experiences, which I think is really great, because you're sure as hell not going to, unless your doctor is what the fuck is that? Unless your doctor is Patch Adams, I don't think they're really going to care about what you're saying to them, because whenever I've spoken to my doctor, they just look at me as if I'm an idiot. How the hell is this working? The thing is right in front of me. I'm just not paying attention. All in all, the battery is going to run out here, but if you're experiencing depression or anything like that, anxiety, I think the best thing to do is go on a holiday somewhere. Because whenever I've gone away, I've come back and I've regained so much joy for life, and it makes you see things differently as well. You think, well, why do people worry about the most insignificant things? And, you realize that you're wasting all this energy on stupid things. Getting angry about pathetic stuff, where you could be using that energy to write a book or something, do something constructive. And that's what, people suffering from mental illness, that there's a big stigma behind it, but I don't think there should be. I'll just focus on this. That looks pretty cool. I guess the way, I'm sure you've all experienced anxiety yourselves, but I guess one way is to say, like, it's like operating on 6 cups of coffee, and when you go out shopping or stuff, you're always thinking that you'll run into someone you don't want to see. That's one of the big things I have. I always feel threatened. I don't know why that is. But that's just one of the feelings that I get. And I think the biggest help that I have is going to a psychologist. If you find a good psychologist, stick with them because they don't judge you. What the That's not working. Why is that not working? And even doing these YouTube videos, are a big help because it's like letting off steam. And sometimes you just have to talk a bunch of nonsense. Because I don't, have many close friends that I'd like to divulge this information with, because I just don't think they'll get me. And for some reason, this bloody thing, this bloody shape is not working. I'm like that old man I was talking about before, getting frustrated because this isn't working. I'm assuming it's the same piece. Even though it's not fitting correctly. I do not get this. What the I've missed something. So this is the time when you have to go back. You have to go back and see what you've done wrong. I'm sorry if this video wasn't very soothing for you. There we go. That's where I went wrong. And I'm guessing that goes on like that. Okay, the battery's about to run out, so I'm just going to say, if you have any problems with depression or anything, just talk to me and I will help you through anything. I'm a really easy person to talk to. So, and I'm non-judgmental because I've gone all through that shit myself. So please just talk to me and I'll make more videos as I come along. So, thanks for watching.